Hey, it's DA Wrestling. We're back. Been a couple days. I know. A little messed up. Had some things to do at work. Happens. But hey, some really cool stuff happened in the past couple days. We're going to get at them. I'm Andrew. This is DA Wrestling. Here we go. All right, on the show today, we're talking that possibility of CM Punk versus Cody. Is it possible we just found out who the winner of the Rumble is going to be? I know I did say a while back it could be CM Punk. We'll get to that. JD McDonough basically did something incredible last night, hurt himself in the process, but we think his huge head might have saved most of the damage. I'm kidding. It's insensitive of me to say that. But we'll talk about that because it's really cool and hopefully he's all right. Uh, Jordan Grace signed with WWE. NXT Vengeance Day. That's coming up soon. Got some matches for that tonight off the NXT tonight. Roman Reigns on the cover of 2K25. Kind of all saw this one coming, but hey, we'll do it. And I think we just found a match that I think a lot of us want to see, and we're going to talk about that. But anyway, guys, if you guys like the content though, make sure you like, share, subscribe somewhere on that side. Probably pops up on there like companies. So, says subscribe. Appreciate all of this stuff. We thank you very much for everything. Our support. We thank that. Anyway, let's get on to these things. Now, last night on Raw, there's a bunch of stuff that happened. A lot of people picking winners and all those things there too. CM Punk did have a little bit of the thing with Cody Rhodes, from what I understand. I missed a little bit of guys. I might have kind of in the bath at the time, so I apologize for that ahead of time. Anyway, is it possible that we think Punk's going to win? I mean, I saw Punk, a conversation with Sami Zayn. He not like what Punk said. I mean, Punk didn't shy away from it, let's be honest. But Cody versus CM Punk is a match I think we all kind of want to see. And I think Punk's the guy. I mean, yes, it's not kind of hard to book because I know WWE typically, at least when the whack job was there, he always liked to have, well, gotta have a bad guy, you gotta have a good guy. You don't always need that crap. You don't. Like, you really don't. CM Punk, I think, is probably going to win the Royal Rumble. We'll get more of the Royal Rumble prediction on another video, probably coming down this week. But right now, CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes is good. It's a little hard to book, yes, because they're both very fan favorites there. But we talked before on this show on DA Wrestling about the possibility. In fact, it was in our predictions video. It should come up somewhere around here. That Cody Rhodes turning heel is a viable thing. Now, he said in AEW he would never go turn heel. But WWE, on the other hand, now, I know what people are going to say, they're going to say in the comments down below. They're going to sit there and go, well, Cody's been a heel already in the WWE. But he was dashing Cody Rhodes. Oh, he was the heel too when he was Stardust battling with, Goldust. I get that. Two different things, though, folks. They're completely different. One, he was dressed up like a buffoon. Two, he was really young in his career. Now, this one, he's the champion, and he becomes everything that he hated about Reigns. There you go. He turns. As the old saying goes, if you ever seen the Dark Knight, like Harvey Dent says, you see yourself become, you're the hero, and then eventually you see yourself become the villain. Why not? It's a good idea. You can always have Cody be the heel there, right? Against CM Punk. CM Punk can also turn heel too. I mean, especially if they think I'm planning having that whole Paul Heyman turn on Roman Reigns thing at the Rumble stuff. That's a possibility. It's a 100% possibility. So, you could still have Punk be heel if you really want to go that road. But I think the better option might be to have Cody turn heel and have Cody be the one. And then go on a nice heel run. Punk doesn't have to win at Mania. He doesn't. If you want to put the title on Punk, say like couple months down the road at SummerSlam, by all means, you do that. But if you have Cody win at Mania, that, right, and solidify the heel status that way, there you go. There's something to talk to. I mean, if there was talk too about John Cena winning it, winning the Royal Rumble, and be challenging Cody, who do you have to play the heel there? It sure as hell won't be John. So you might as well. There ain't no problem with this. I think it's a great idea. Kind of glad I might have thought about this. I'm sure somebody else did too. But hey, it's come from my mind. It's my show. Anyway, uh, we're gonna see what goes on though with this though. I wouldn't be surprised if this one does happen though. But I think we'll have to find out this Saturday. Find out what goes on at the Rumble. I think my pick's probably gonna be Punk. I don't want to do this John Cena thing. Not that I don't like John Cena, but I think it's better off Punk winning. Anyway, last night Gene McDonough did something actually really fantastic, but yet very dangerous. And seriously, the guy is a hell of a guy. Back when he first came in UK, and it was the Ace. Uh, he was very good there. Then he came into the main roster in NXT. He wasn't. Then he came to the main roster, got aligned with Finn Balor in the Judgment Day. He been kind of like a goofball thing, like he took, a lot of things. Got bumped a lot. Last night he took a bump through a phenomenal I think it was Sentinel moonsault onto Ivar. He flipped back and slammed right up against the desk. Like so, like bang, slammed down to the ground. He got through the rest of the match, and after the match was over, he got to the back and he collapsed. A lot of people were very concerned by it. I know I made a joke there earlier about his big head. I get it. It's a little insensitive to me. But in all seriousness, the guy's a stud. He always has been a very good wrestler. He always has been too. We make fun of his huge head because it's a massive cranium. I mean, nobody who the hell has like. I mean, I have a pretty big head too, but I'm also I'm also Eastern European. A lot of Eastern, I kind of have a big head. It happens. This guy's a bigger one than I do though. It's like yay big. I'm like this. Difference. But anyway, JD McDonough went on social media and he kind of posted what he had. He thanks everybody for the support, for caring, basically. Because a lot of people did work very concerned about JD McDonough. The way he snapped his neck back, it was almost like, holy crap, deja vu. But he ended up having, from what I understand, from what he said on X, was that he has a couple broken ribs, a punctured lung. But he'll be fine. And I guess he'll probably take some time off here. JD McDonough from DA Wrestling, thank you very much for what you do and today entertaining people. You're a very underrated talent. Yes, we like to make fun of you for your huge head, but we thank you very much for the stuff that you do, and it does not go unseen and unnoticed. We thank everything that you do. You are a fantastic talent. Hopefully one day you do get your just deserves and win an IC title or a US title or something. Because it will be well deserved for sure, 100%. So, that's my caring talk for the part of the week. Hope it's all alike. Anyway, WE made a huge signing. Yesterday. It was announced through Fightful Select that Jordan Grace, the former women's knockouts champion in TNA, whose contract ended on Sunday at Final Resolution, is now a member of the WWE. I know what you're all thinking there. We all saw this coming, Andrew. I know. So did I. I'm really like I saw it coming too. It was so not like so it was totally gonna happen. But question I have though is this: are they gonna put her in NXT? In my opinion, in my eyes, you have enough talent in NXT right now. You have a lot of stuff going on, right? You have Stephanie Bakir there, right? Who we'll get to her in a second, in a bit. You have Julia there. You have Kalani Jordan. Yes, you are probably going to move up Roxanne Perez, but Cora Jade's still there. We might see her in the Rumble though, so maybe she'll come up too, but I doubt it considering what happened on NXT tonight. And we'll get to that. But you still have um, Fallon Henley down there, right? Obviously, you have Gigi Dolan, right? You have the whole Fatal Attraction, Fatal Instinct stuff, Fatal Desire, yeah, some of those things, right? You have, like I say, you have Kalani Jordan down there, right? You have Lash Legend, you have Jakari Jackson, right? You have a very, very well, probably arguably, if not the best women's division in all of pro wrestling. That's no shame. That's not crapping on the Raw or SmackDown roster or TNAs or AEWs. That's just probably more legitimate fact that the women's wrestling in NXT is by far a lot more superior than others. Like I said in a video about possibly Britt Baker going to WWE. I wouldn't be surprised if she did and started in NXT. Wouldn't be bad for her. But anyway, this is about Jordynne Grace. I personally like to see Jordynne Grace. Obviously, she's going to be in the Rumble. I think she'll probably debut or re-debut, I should say, at the Rumble this week. And to be honest, I wouldn't be upset if she won the Rumble. I'm not saying she's my pick by any means, but it's up there, right? Her versus Rhea Ripley. I mean, although the talk is right now Ripley versus Belair, that's the ongoing conversation. But Ripley versus Grace, I mean, that's a good match. That's something you could possibly do there and have Jordynne Grace. You just have to go over on Rhea if you don't want to do that. But it wouldn't hurt in the slightest. It would not hurt at all, her going on it. Like, not in the slightest, her going over Rhea. Because let's be honest, at this point now, Rhea's making the women's title. She doesn't need the title. She really does. As much as I love Rhea Ripley, and believe me, it's been well documented. But she doesn't really need the title when you think about it. She is making that title right now. The title isn't making her. That old adage, right? Sometimes the title makes the person makes the title. For some people, that's a legitimate thing. As Roddy Piper once even said about Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig. Kurt Hennig didn't need the IC title. He made the IC title. Right? Same thing Rhea right now. Rhea doesn't need the title. She makes the title. Becky Lynch. Even Charlotte. When she comes back, if she wants to put the title on Charlotte, she'll make that title better. It's just a fact. Some people need the title and others do not. So I think Grace, if she wins the Rumble, if she does come in the W at the Rumble, you could have her literally win, challenge Rhea, and so you make her a champion by April. She'll be in the company by that point. She's already kind of been with the company anyway, even though she was like on loan from TNA anyway. So it's not a big deal. It wouldn't even be a bad thing. Plus, it opens up a realm of possibilities you could possibly have for matches with Jordynne Grace. You can have Jordynne Grace versus Io Sky. You can have Jordynne Grace versus possibly returning Asuka, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch. Stuff we've never seen before. Not a bad idea. We'll think about that for a little bit. We really will. We'll think about that one. Put that one right in the trunk. We'll pull it out for another day. We're going to think about that one for a bit. Anyway, NXT. I mentioned NXT. So, tonight's NXT, we got matches basically for Vengeance Day. Now, Cody came to be in a little interesting way. Fallon Henley ended up having a match with Shotzi tonight for the Women's North American title. Fallon won. Not really surprised, but after the match, Stephanie Bakir showed up, all cute as she is, showed up, and Stephanie Bakir, it was an official while Stephanie was staring at her, that she will be facing Fallon Henley at NXT Vengeance Day. My pick right now is Stephanie Bakir to win. I'm not saying because I think she's cute and lovely. I'm saying it literally because Fallon doesn't. Fallon. It's not that Fallon isn't a good champion or she hasn't done well, but Stephanie Fakir is the future of that division of that. I shouldn't say division of is part of the future of that organization thing. And there you go. You can deal with what you want to do with Fallon after that. Right. We also got a three-way match at Vengeance for the NXT Women's title. It's going to be champion, the beautiful madness, Julia, versus Bailey. Ah, yeah, Bailey. Hey. And Roxanne Perez, who really pissed off Corey Jade, who sat there and said, well, I'm not the one who's complaining to Ava. He goes, well, I'm not the one who got pinned in the match tonight because Julia and Bailey tag teamed against Corey Jade and Roxanne Perez. Corey Jade got pinned. They lost. And that was the reason. Corey did not like that at all. So I'm done. And Roxanne ran after like a child. So obviously here, I see Julia obviously keeping the title. I don't see Roxanne winning the title at all. Although I wouldn't be surprised if somehow Corey Jade's inserted in this match. Right now it's a three-way. I'm pretty sure going to stay that way, but I wouldn't be surprised if Corey Jade gets inserted in this match. Right? Also, on NXT, we had the world champion, their champion, Obafemi, and go on the Grayson Waller effect. And he now, because of what all the shenanigans happened there, and crap, Obafemi will be facing Austin Theory and Grayson Waller at NXT Vengeance Day. Let me take my sip of my drink here for a second. If you guys don't pull the trigger now on this Austin Theory, Grayson Waller breakup, I swear to you, I don't know what you're doing. Is having these two Ling Yangs come out there, right? They're going to get destroyed by Oba. That's a big dude who's eventually, I'm going to see him be on the main roster. I think he's a future world champion, in my opinion. He's going to dismantle both of them. Might as well just have it happen there, right? But anyway, Obafemi's there. So those are right now the matches that are run down there for that. We're probably going to also get Ethan Page versus the guy who broke his jaw. Can't remember his name is Javon Evans, I think it is. Or Javon, yeah. So we'll get that too. Anyway. Moving on though. If you're a gamer and you like the W2K games, and a lot of people do, except for that 1 year that is just absolutely messed up. The new 2K game cover reveal. They revealed it last night on Monday Night Raw. Paul Heyman came out and revealed it was the Tribal Chief. We all saw this one coming a while back. It was kind of proven, like back over the Raw debut on Netflix. We all saw this one coming. Pretty sure I posted on actually social media on DA Wrestling Pod or DA Sports Pod, whichever one it is. Take a look. So we're getting those. Obviously, Roman Reigns on there. We also getting a special Undertaker edition for 2K25. Okay, probably get to play all the years of the Undertaker, which would be really cool. So if you really like, if you're a gaming and you like that stuff there, let's see. Hopefully, from my understanding, they kind of made improvements from last year's game. I've been trying to get into it a lot more. I tried. I'm still used to THQ. Here Comes the Pain SmackDown. Probably my favorite wrestling one of all time. Also, who'd have thought you wanted to see this match? But I know I definitely want to see this match. Braun Breaker's kind of promo yesterday with the IC title. And guess who shows up? Mr. Zero Miedo. Penta. I didn't know if I wanted to see this match in the beginning. When I first saw hello. Penta versus Braun Breaker. Very diverse. One's a nutcase. The other one's Penta. And it's, you know what? I like where this is going with Penta. I don't know if they're going to have Penta. I don't know if they're going to strap the IC title on Penta. I don't know right now. I know I want to see this match. Right? I'm assuming this match is going to be done at Elimination Chamber in Toronto. I'm assuming right now. I'm not too sure if that's where it's going to go with it, but that's where I'm taking it. I'm thinking it's going to be right now. But I'm looking forward to it. I would love to see Penta win the IC title. I don't know if that's going to happen. If that's what they're going to do. Then maybe run it back in Mania. But I'm looking forward to seeing Penta versus Brock Breaker. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I think it's a fantastic feud to start with. It's better than putting him on a feud with Rey Mysterio. Because they seem to always want to do that crap. Although they didn't do it with Andrade. Thank Christ for that. Or Dragon Lee. Thank God. Anyway, looking forward to those matches. Also, guys, too, if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, please let me know. Uh, but yeah, like all in all, man, like the past couple days have been wrestling have been pretty interesting. A lot of stuff going on. Like I said, NXT was tonight, right? You just got those matches there, too, right? Obviously, in NXT tonight though, too, we had Bianca Belair and Naomi defended the titles versus Jakari Jackson as well as Lash Legend. I Part of me really wanted the Lash. I really wanted. I knew they weren't going to win, but I really wanted Lash Legend Jakari Jackson to win. I think those two women are great. They are absolutely phenomenal wrestlers. I think they deserve to have the women's tag team titles. And quite frankly, let's pull this trigger on what's going on who took out Jade Cargill or what other stuff. Now let's pull this trigger. Get it done with. Maybe we'll find out at the Rumble. Who knows? Anyway, guys, this is DA Wrestling. Make sure you follow us there on X, right? At DA Wrestling Pod. I am A Andrew. I am A Purcell 1982, AMP 1982, D Lions 1991 on X, DA Sports on TikTok. Hey, all you Canadian guys there, give us a follow there on Canada there, folks. Obviously, we are Canadian folks, right? And make sure you follow us there on Podbean, Spotify, right? And please make sure you do subscribe there on YouTube. We thank you very much there, guys. Guys, have a great day. Royal Rumble predictions coming up sometime this week. You'll get it soon. Bye.